Hey guys, I posted this picture and I'm getting a ton of people asking how I did it. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I made that happen.
Do you think I'm crazy? I've done all this before.
If this is the first time you are watching one of my videos, do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button down below. I appreciate it. Definitely like and share. That helps me more than you could imagine, and I appreciate it more than you could imagine. As I walked into my brokerage this morning, I'm usually the first person here, and I saw everything was set up for a big GaryVee talk. The owners of the brokerage, J&K themselves, went to New York and met with GaryVee, and they brought back what they learned to share with the other realtors here at the office. And when I saw the open seating, the chairs set up everywhere, that's when I got the idea. So I knew I just had a few minutes before everybody started showing up for the day to get my vision out there to see if it would work. I wasn't 100% sure if I could make it happen, but I thought I would try. So here's what I did. I set the camera up at the very front of the room, and then I hit record. And then once I hit record, this is what I did. I sat in every chair. This is 4 times. I did it 400 speed in this video for the tutorial. But I sat in every chair, different positions, different gestures, things that, so it looked like obviously I was doing something in every one thing, and it wasn't the same picture over and over again. So I literally sat in every chair that the camera could see, and then once I finished with that, I used Premiere Pro, so any video editing software could do this part. All I did was fast forward to each time I was sitting and took a screenshot. So on this, I'm able to fast forward until I sit, and I like the position I'm in, wherever it is. Then I will take a screenshot of it, and then I will just continue on to the next one. Take a screenshot, next one, screenshot, screenshot. Just keep going, and where I find all the screenshots I liked. Then I also had at the beginning where I had a stagnant picture that I was able to create from that, where there was nothing moving in the background, everything was the same, so I could use that picture if I needed as my prop to put me into each section. So you can see here on the left I have all the pictures of me in different positions, and so I saved all those pictures, and then I uploaded them to Photoshop, creating that picture. And you can see Photoshop, any photo editing software that you can do cutouts would probably work here, but I use Photoshop. I have the Adobe suite, so it made it simple. If you're going to do something like this and you spend tons of time doing it, you could spend a day to get it perfect. Put in shadows, like right here, there should be a shadow for me smelling my armpit onto this me next to him. There should be a little bit of a shadow onto this arm right here, but for the mobile version, for the way most people look at their Instagram, Twitter, it's a small photo version, and they're not going to zoom in to see this. It's an instant gratification. And I'm going to see how many people notice that I'm upside down in the picture. I put one upside down up here. But anyway, look to the right, you can see all the different layers. I have a total of, so I have 40 layers in this photo, 40 different photos on top of each other or inside this. So real quick, what I did is I pulled a picture out, then I have this magic cutout tool that I can highlight me. This is just really quick version of what I did earlier, and then using this magic lasso, the quick selection tool, I can select me out. And then I just hold the Alt key if it goes too wide to get rid of the bigger stuff. And then some of the pictures were a lot harder to do because of the darker background. So I would zoom in on that picture and bring in these and narrow it down. But once I had that fine-tuned for the photo, I did them all fairly quick, but I would zoom in and fine-tune them. So let's go back out. So once that was done, I would take the background out. I right-clicked and copied via layer, so it created a whole new layer. Then I took this layer, and then I brought it over to the original, and I took it and placed it in there. And then obviously I had just cut it out, so I knew where I was sitting. So I would go place it there. Let's say that was perfect right there. But you can see I'm sitting in front of everybody. So it's basically anything that is stacked on top on the right is going to be in the front of the picture. So I just need to take that layer and move it behind the front layers. And you can see it popped me behind my head here, but I'm still in front of that face, so I need to go down further, and then it pops back. And I still need to go behind that other face, so go down a little bit more. That looks good. So I'm right here. That is just a quick and dirty way I did it. And then you go to the next one, you cut it out, do the same thing and move it over, do the next one, cut it out, move it over, the next one, cut it out, move it over. This one is the one I took hanging upside down because it didn't really fit in the scheme of the large photo. But I took it, resized it, and had myself hanging upside down. And I had this thinking guy, or maybe it was this pointing guy, as the replacement. But then it was obviously the pointing guy. That was the next picture. So I took off the background and then put it in there. And if you do a quick tip, if you do Control Z, it undoes the last thing you do in Photoshop. If you do Control Alternate Z continuously, it'll keep undoing everything until it gets back to until it gets rid of all your changes. So that's it. That was a short, simple video on how I did it. If you want a little more detailed tutorial, definitely comment below. I'm not sure if this is something that everybody would be interested in or not, or if you're wondering if a different program can do it, comment below on what the program is. I'll take a quick look at it and let you know, maybe even do a tutorial on that program and how it can work on that. I could have even done this on my mobile phone using the Adobe Photoshop mobile apps. If that is something that's interesting to you, and you do have the Adobe suite, that is something that you can create and download. Obviously, it would take a little bit longer on your phone, moving everything around, but it is possible. So if you found this helpful, again, thank you very much. Hit that like button, share it. It's more helpful than you can realize. It gets my word out to more people. Just posting this one picture today, I put it on all my social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. I've had a ton of responses from it. So it just takes one picture, something eye-catching to get people's attention. I hope this video helps you. If you enjoyed this channel, check out my brokerages channel, JK Realty, and GaryVee. He has tons of good information. Definitely check him out and to learn about social media and how to get yourself out there. Thanks again for watching. This is AgentCaseyG. Have a great day.